IT8 now, a new life coming to another former Marsh grocery store. Our investigative team has learned work has already begun on one of the high-profile vacant Marsh locations. IT8's Richard Essex is following this story.
When Marsh closed this store in 2017, this is one of 11 stores that Kroger bought. It's also one of 5 stores that Kroger decided not to keep in their inventory. But now, new life is coming to this location.
Brownsburg is a racing community, and we're excited to be a part of it.
The old freezer section of the Brownsburg Marsh store will make way for pistons and race cars. HMD Racing in Brownsburg has bought the old Marsh building for the team's new headquarters. The 65,000 square foot building sits almost right in the middle of downtown Brownsburg.
Now we're at a point where we don't have room for the cars themselves, let alone to work on them, work on our equipment, store everything. So we really just needed a bigger, better space.
In May of 2022, IT8 showed you several vacant Marsh properties in need of new owners. Ones that sat vacant after the grocer went bankrupt. Traders Point Church bought the Marsh property at the corner of Broderville Avenue and Keystone to expand their ministry. Academy Sports bought the Marsh store in Westfield and are currently converting the space for youth sports programs. And earlier this week, Keith Stark of Consortium Commercial Real Estate announced that McAllister Deli is taking over space in the Greenfield Marsh store. Stark told IT8 that finding the right company to take over these properties is not as easy as it might seem.
The economics are much more complicated than anyone on the outside. Well, why don't you fill that space? Why don't you just put somebody in there? It's like, well, the cost to do that, first of all, I'm underwater with just the taxes and mowing the lawn and things of that nature. I'm in a negative cash flow situation, and you want me to do what? Open up the building and turn on some of the utility bills for a building like that can be thousands of dollars a week.
When Kroger took over the Brownsburg Marsh, the company leased the property for 10 years. HMD Motorsports has bought the property outright. Contractors are already started on the improvements.
It was still in fairly good condition, and since it's a warehouse space, it's pretty easy to grow into, but we're planning on doing a good lobby and stores and offices, so there's still a lot to do in it, but the space was good to build. It's like a blank slate.
In the next couple of months, expect to see much faster cars coming in and out of the parking lot. HMD plans to have their entire operation moved into the property by midsummer. In Brownsburg, Richard Essex, Wish TV, IT8.